What is up, and welcome to Oxygen Not Included. Well, let's just get right into it. So we're gonna be playing on Survival Standard. Um, I'm gonna be uploading a episode of this every week on a Friday, and let's just get into it because I don't really have anything else to say. I did take quite a big break from posting, but I'm back into it now, so I'm a little rusty. So we're gonna be playing on the water planet. It's survival chance is probable, so I'm going easy this time. Maybe I'll make it a little more difficult in the future, but let's randomize up those traits and get right in. So we're gonna want somebody that's good at digging, researching, another person that's good at building and doctoring, another person that's good at cooking and ranching, because it really gives us a nice versatile crew to start with. So let's get right into it, and here we are in our world. So not a terrible spawn. We've got water nearby below us. We've got a lot of raw resources. I noticed that the hydrogen area and the area where you need a higher level to dig is a lot closer on this world. So I'm gonna definitely have to adjust to that. I'm probably gonna have some difficulties with that, but first things first, we got to get down to the water and start getting that because you need water for everything in this game, pretty much. And then we're gonna need to dig that out, and then we're also gonna build a bathroom area straight away because it is super necessary. So we're gonna, for now, just start with 2 outhouses. 2 outhouses should be enough for 4 because I'm gonna get 4 duplicates, and then I'm gonna stick with that for a while until I can support more than 4, but I feel like a 4 is a nice even number, a little bit nicer than 3, and I think I can support 4, and we're going to make a little area for our polluted oxygen right now as well, just so we can have somewhere to dump it instead of storing all the bottles just around on the ground. We also need to start getting some oxygen in here because it's already getting low, since we're opening up so much more extra space. The oxygen is getting thin. We're also going to want to make an area for sleeping straight away. Hopefully they'll get it done by tonight so they can have somewhere to sleep. Right now we're going to want to be careful not to get our people's morals too low, but we're probably not going to get any skills that they don't have hearted right now because we don't have anything to heighten their moral. So it's going to be like this for a little bit. I'm going to start setting up some oxygen all around at the bottom areas, in the bathroom, and just everywhere where there's no oxygen right now and where it's necessary. So I'm going to move on. This guy is getting trapped up here, so I'm definitely going to have to let him out. He is not the most intelligent one. We're going to have to look out for Steve here. Did they get him out? Yeah, he's fine. We'll be fine. He's got all that oxide to keep him safe. But that ends cycle 1. We're going to be going through 10 cycles every episode. So we got to get this research table up and going so we can get some crops, because I really want to start making some crops. So far, day 1 passed and we've literally made nothing. We've dug out some area, but we haven't gotten the water set up. We haven't got the power set up. We've got none of the outhouse setups. But we have a lot of it dug out, so hopefully they'll get all that stuff built up today. And of course, now Steve traps himself again, literally blocking himself in. It's fine. I believe in Steve. He'll turn a leaf, but let's start cleaning up this polluted water because they couldn't wait half a second longer until the bathrooms are finished. Well, it's fine. I don't think it'll be a big deal right now. Hopefully we just don't get food poisoning because that would really suck so early into the game. But beds are done, pretty much. Bathrooms are done, and electricity is up and running. So we'll have some oxygen pumping out. So bam, we've pretty much finished everything today, and we're on to cycle 3 now. So cycle 3, I'm going to start some researching. I want to focus on some ranching this time because I really haven't been able to get into it my last playthroughs, and I've mostly messed around with ventilation and plumbing and all of that. But now that I have a good understanding of those, I want to learn how to do some ranching. So let's let's make a compost here since we can do that now and set up some, I don't remember what they're called, but they will get rid of, let's see, let's take that clone. They will get rid of a lot of carbon dioxide, and as you see, I just got my 4th and final clone for now. So now we have all 4. We've got Steve, Ab, Joshua, and Mari. So let's start setting up some food because rations, as you can see, are getting low. We only have 1 bar left, only 11,000 calories, and it is going down. It's enough for a while, but it'll run out fast, and we need to get these to start to grow because they won't start producing until they are fully grown, and then once they're fully grown, it'll start producing, it'll produce a lot quicker than the first time you make it. So as we research, we'll be able to also be able to start growing our crops here, and of course we're going to need to cook these meal lice into something. I have always gone with meal lice. I haven't really tried anything else. I don't know if there are better options, but I know that I recently found out there was tofu that you could make, like tofu loaves with the musher thing, and they have a +4 moral, which is really nice. It would be awesome if we could get that in there and then feed it to just one of our people so that we could have somebody who has a lot of traits that they don't like but we need. I am hoping that we can find, I think it's whatever those beans are, to make them this time. I haven't been able to find them in the past, but hopefully this time we can make it. I would also like to find one of the trees that produce wood because I can set up an infinite power source like that without having to deal with constantly having to go out and search for coal. I don't have the ability to dig this harder area right now, but that's okay because we can just dig it. We can just finish it out later when I have the resources to do so. But that is we're on to cycle 4 now. Just about halfway. Well, not really halfway through. Almost halfway through, and we've gotten quite a bit done actually. Now we are halfway through, but let's run that wire under the ground. And right now I can't dig any of that out. Build up the mess tables. Mess tables are always nice. Lower the stress of your people. The stress, they really don't get stressed out at the start, but after a little while of this, they get really stressed out really easily, and that is what has killed me in the past. So we're gonna have to start cleaning up here pretty soon. But first skill, we're gonna go with farming because we don't want to mess with his morals right now. Honestly, I probably should have gone with hard digging because he has an extra moral. I'm not exactly sure why. I don't know if it's temporary or not. But let's get these mealwood planted before it's too late. You know, we need to get these growing, and we're running out of food. We're up to 24, almost 13,000 calories. We must have found some stuff while digging, but either way, it's always good to get your farm started. Down here, I'm just looking for some plants that we could use. I'm looking for those beans, the acorn trees, but right now it's just I'm not finding it, so we'll just have to do some expeditions later when we have masks and we can clean ourselves better, because we really don't want to introduce like slime lung or zombie pox or anything that would completely destroy us. So that ends, and we're on to cycle 6 now, and we can see our polluted water is going great. We have it nice and sectioned off. I think it's about time for advanced researching. I almost got some polluted water in here, which could have caused food poisoning, which could be really bad, but I decided to do something I've never done before and make like a little well here so it can block off any liquids from going in there that we don't want in there. And we're down to 9,000 calories. As you can see, having a 4th person might have been a mistake, but I think we'll be okay because our trees are about halfway grown now, so they're going to be good in just a little bit, and we'll start getting lots of food. But now let's set up our ranching area, because the sooner we get this ranching going, the better, because it kind of has a slow startup, I think, and then it really picks up, and you have a lot of food that gives you a lot of moral, and it's really nice. But for now, we're going to have to start setting it up so we can have a lot of them down there. But we're still doing okayly on calories. 4,000 calories is really not great, so we really need these trees to start producing. within the next few days, but let's set up some oxygen down here and some carbon dioxide diffusing, because it can definitely be a well here, because the highest point is in here and the carbon dioxide sinks. But we're running out of algae, so I'm gonna go collect this over here. We're still good on power. I really would like to get a coal generator here pretty soon. I really would like to switch over to wood in the future, but for now we're gonna have to live off of the coal for a little bit. And then maybe we can slowly move away from it, but let's start unlocking that now, because we're gonna need it. I'm thinking about maybe we could use some natural gas even for power in the future, but I don't even have ventilation unlocked yet. But as you can see, oxygen is going great. We've got lots of it everywhere. Things are going pretty good right now. I think I'm gonna slow down a little, but we found a geyser. I know that these can be really useful. I'm not exactly sure for what. So if you could tell me in the comments, that would be really good. And feel free to give me suggestions. Of course, don't spoil anything, but I need some help. On her, I really can't go for anything but grilling because I can't raise her morals right now. And as you can see, we just had a huge jump in calories, so we just finally got our first producing from the mealwood, finally, because we were all the way down to 4,000 calories, which is okay. But this should last us, hopefully self-sustaining. It seems like it will be, so this should do good for now. And that's on to cycle 9, our final day. I don't think I'm gonna do a pickled meal because it gives you -1 moral, which I can definitely not take right now. So I think I'm gonna just go with a microcrusher, because lice loaves just give you 0 moral, so it doesn't minus anything and it doesn't add anything. So it's nice to keep temporarily for now. I think it's about time to get into plumbing so we can start getting some oxygen in here and things. But there we go, microbe musher. I'm gonna set up the hatchlings area right now and the hatches area so we can start putting them in here when we have somebody up to wrangling. I think next week, during the next 10 cycles, we'll be able to start putting some animals in there and start incubating some eggs. But as you can see, we're starting to get some polluted oxygen, so I'm gonna have to deal with that next episode too. Let me set up some lice lifts though, just on forever for now, since it's our only source of food. I probably should set up that basin different than both ways. I forgot about that. And let's see, I'm not really sure what to do now. I'm thinking, I wish I could build a box here, but there's just barely not enough room to fit it. So I think for now we're just gonna get a bunch of brines, because we might as well, and we can't take another clone in here right now. We've got some chlorine gas down there, which can be dangerous, which is why I'm waiting for masks to explore some more. But that just about wraps it up on cycle 10. I'm gonna start unlocking these ventilations and the masks so we can go get some nice seeds, but that wraps it up. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry if that was a little weird. My audio got corrupted when I was actually playing, so I had to do a voiceover, which I'm not really used to. Plus, I took a break, so I'm a little bit out of the flow. But if you enjoyed, just come back next week and watch again is all I can ask. And please give me some